Hi, I'm Garman Herigstad, and I'm going to give you an overview into Houdini. And this is a deep overview intended for somebody that has prior experience with the 3D software. Most likely someone who's already been working in the industry. So, as well as teaching absolute beginners and students at a lower level, I've also been doing a lot of training for people who've worked in the industry for many, many years. And so trying to get them up to speed on Houdini. And so Houdini is a really powerful tool. It's used in visual effects, games, scientific, product visualization, data visualization, on and on. It has many more uses than what it's really put through. So Houdini still has probably more markets to conquer, and which is good because if people that have been working in, let's say, visual effects can transition to another completely different career. So one of my former students, he's working with Houdini for the training of the AI for automated driving vehicles. So it is a big application for that kind of work. So pretty powerful tools. And because it's a pretty powerful software, there are many careers built within this one software. And so it's kind of hard how do you train someone when what you're going to learn is going to be so diverse. And so my goal is to get you familiar with the software so you can know your way around to learn how to learn. That's one of the things that my father taught me when I was growing up, is that you go to school to learn how to learn. And so my goal for you here in Houdini is to give you a really solid foundation so that you could learn how to learn the software in your specific area. And so I call this like a generalist training. And because I generally go over different parts, I don't concentrate on anything. I did teach specifically effects part of visual effects, and concentration on rigid body dynamics and pyro and things like that. And so this is not that deep of a level. However, this is a very deep level for the overall view of Houdini. So don't think it's like fluffy stuff. And so part of it is getting you so that you can understand how to get started in each of those areas, which Houdini calls context. And the big thing that I do is that I teach you from a professional point of view. And so one common problem with people entering the industry without having any previous experience on their own is that they don't really know how to work in an environment. And so, I've seen people do very well in knowing how one part of the software works, like some effects part, but they're really poor employees, and so and they make files that are disorganized and they don't work well with other people, and it creates like wasted of time. And one thing I've seen happen is that no matter how good someone is with the software, if they're not working efficiently, if they're not following direction, if they're not working as part of a team, they get fired. And so part of my goal is to teach those who have never worked in like a large studio before how to be an employee, how to think like an employee. And a lot of it is just like how to avoid wasting time on things and how to make your files set up nice and clean and easy to read. And so besides getting you acquainted with the software, I'm trying to teach you to be a professional. So those are my goals.